Bolstered by the return of Queensland star Greg Inglis, fifth place South Sydney were knocking at the door of a top 4 spot on the ladder. But it was an Origin spectator skillfully setting up the opening try.
Here's Dave Taylor putting a skip on and an offload. Dylan Farrell for the corner, and Dylan Farrell gives South Sydney first points.
The Knights were struggling for possession, in the most part thanks to the clinical kicking game of Adam Reynolds.
Reynolds stabs it across field. Plenty of South Sydney players are there. And off the back, John Sutton.
Willie Mason took matters into his own hands with a textbook hit on Luke Burgess, and that gave the Knights the chance they'd been looking for.
Quick hands. Dive for the corner. It was well worked and finished by the Fijian flyer.
But the Bunnies responded both with their feet and their hands.
Another bat back from South Sydney, still the last. Reynolds with it, he kicks, looking for an outside player, straight onto the chest of Andrew Everingham.
The South's pack was monstering the visitors with determined charges and quick passing.
Here's Clark up the middle, getting an offload to Crocker, support from Isaac Luke. The short passes, the kicking. Today, South Sydney have it all.
But just before half-time, the Knights made back-to-back sets count.
Here they come to the right. Houston back at the angle. Chris Houston will score.
But there was still plenty of work to do, the Rabbitohs leading by 2 converted tries at the break. It took nearly 15 minutes of the second half for the Bunnies to extend their lead. The Knights caught short on the line.
And this will be an easy try for Nathan Peets.
And the floodgates looked ready to burst when John Sutton put in a clever kick.
Sutton into the in goal, plenty of chasers. And claiming a try, Chris McQueen.
Chris McQueen committing the most audacious of daylight robberies. The Knights did offer resistance.
It's long to Mullen. He keeps it going through the hands. Darius Boyd on to Gagai. Here's Uarte with a skip and a dive. And Akila Uarte gets the double.
But Sam Burgess was doing his best to knock that out of them.
And runs into a shoulder from Sam Burgess.
Kyle O'Donnell left bloodied and bruised by that encounter.
He's not too well, Kyle O'Donnell.
There were valiant efforts by some of the Newcastle players, but the plays just didn't quite come off.
Here's a chip and a chase from Mullen to Darius Boyd on the fly. Darius Boyd looking for his first try for Newcastle. Kicks back in field as he was bumped over the sideline, and now it's taken by Everingham.
Souths claiming a comprehensive 20-point victory over the Knights, the Rabbitohs making it 7 wins from 9 starts. Melinda Farrell, Big Pond Sport.
Watch exclusive NRL videos on your mobile with a 2012 NRL Action Pack. Get yours today at m.nrl.com.